Hi, your friendly neighborhood BSL Blast here to bring you your recap for day 141 post-military coup in Sudan on this Monday, March 14th. If you missed yesterday's recap, it's on the page. Go watch it. Yesterday we talked about another round of nationwide mass demonstrations against this coup, and they have happened. At least 12 cities came out today in this ever-escalating resistance against military rule. It's getting harder and harder to pinpoint when these waves of synchronized demonstrations across the country are going to happen, mainly because people at this point are coming out on an almost daily basis. If not, every 2 days at the most. So even as I'm telling you about these 12 cities, tomorrow Khartoum is coming out, Madani is coming out, and another city that escapes me is coming out. So these have become, like an almost daily occurrence, this wave of, just people coming out against the coup. And I think from what I'm seeing, it seems like that's part of the tactic as well. Like, let's completely distract them or discombobulate them by having people come out randomly. When things are planned and the schedule is set and clear, it's harder. It's easier to suppress, to figure out where you're going to concentrate your efforts as an awful, oppressive force. But like this, now I think it makes it harder for them to know where to focus. Anyway, that's just my very ignorant assessment. Of course they're gonna attack. So in Khartoum, in Damazin, in Adbara, and in Port Sudan, those protests were attacked by Sudan coup forces. I should say that in Damazin, in Niala, and in Adbara today, demonstrations were led by high school students. So high school students came out first, and after them came out other citizens joining them in protest. This, of course, while a teacher strike is ongoing nationwide, that we've talked about in recaps past, so you know about that. Because of this teacher strike, because of students coming out and being at the forefront or at the front lines, like being the catalyst, whatever, the people, the leaders today, that really rubbed Sudan coup forces the wrong way. And so they just randomly started attacking students, both in the protest and raiding schools. In Adbara, forces attacked a girls' school, shooting tear gas into the campus, which led to many students and staff suffocating and losing consciousness. And there's a video of a teacher at the school, the principal of the school, of this girls' school, saying that, like, in all of my years of teaching and being a principal, this has never happened. I've never seen this has never happened to me. I've never experienced this. Parents were losing their minds trying to find their daughters. When they heard about what was happening, teachers were falling out left and right, losing consciousness. Students were falling out. They couldn't resuscitate them. It was a whole mess. Similarly, in Damazin, these high school students who were leading the protests were attacked by Sudan coup forces. And Damazin Resistance Committees reported at least 11 people injured and 19 arrested, all of them students, many of them under the age of 18.